The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
So Morris Media Live.
Working was pretty lit.
Hey!
Hi guys. So you got 15 minutes. You can already see.
Right. Man down.
If it's not one of us, it's one of us. Someone's always not here.
We were on a good little roll for a minute.
We had a good
We
little
had a
streak.
scandalous little trek for a little bit. It was
and
like,
then
wait a minute.
It only makes sense that someone got touched and we don't know. We don't know why, but it never seems like we can get it longer than like a month. Or maybe like 2 months.
Yeah.
Because there'd be like 4
like
shows
that,
in a row,
right.
and then it's like, bing bong, someone's gone. So we're man down
happens.
JP. Who knows? He might call in, so don't fret, ladies. You might still get to hear his voice.
Right.
He might call in and let us know, because you know he watching. He's sitting there like,
323-815-4204.
So shout out to the 1/3 of our hosts.
Yes, shout out to JP. He's under the weather right now, but
y'all
y'all wish him well. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome. You already know what it is. It's your girl G.
And I'm JGreen, and we are
you got
in the
15
building
minutes.
again.
We're
you
in
got
the
15
building.
minutes.
First I want to start off, because you already know I was gonna do it. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that came to our little exclusive 15 Minutes After Dark live show that we had this past Sunday at PK's Lounge. So, round of applause for all of you guys that showed up. We told you guys throughout the show constantly, thank you. But thank you again.
Right, thanks again.
And shout out to PK's Lounge for letting us have that random event, because we really only had like a week and a half to really plan that.
But we got
and
some things in the works.
Yeah. So if you came, if you know what's up, if you was watching the little pre-live show we had too, you already know what to look out for. We'll talk about that later, but just shout out to everybody that showed up on Sunday. And shout out to It's Mike Sandoval, aka my father, that filmed it for us.
Faja.
And yeah, so it was really fun. Look out for that 15 Minutes After Dark. We will be posting more content. So this it's an offset of this show. Just look out for it.
A little more rah-rah.
It's crazy that we did kind of start the 15 Minutes After Dark right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys know, Facebook is,
AKA the metaverse,
is going to start canceling podcasts.
Yes.
So this might be our last live stream on Facebook, because from what I was reading, it looks like Facebook is going to start taking down podcasts as soon as this week, and as of June 3rd, I think it was, they're gonna completely wipe podcasts from the platform. So even though they apparently just put in like 10 months ago, they had like a budget for podcasting, and they were really trying to bring the people in to, put their stuff on Facebook, but I guess they decided to focus somewhere else, which I think, I'm not a news podcast or anything, but I think that they want it in the metaverse. Like, I think just like how you can get jobs and how you can sell stuff and you can, like, it's a literal universe. I feel like they want you to take your podcast out of here, put it in the metaverse. That way it's me and you sitting in Morris Media Studios in the metaverse, and they get paid from it. Yeah. So don't quote me that that's really why, but that's just a theory that I have.
Right. We'll see.
Yeah, we're so after this show, I think we're just gonna switch over and start streaming straight to YouTube. So for those of you that just catch the live show, it will not be a live show on Facebook anymore. It will only be live streamed on YouTube in the future. So if you haven't already, go follow Morris Media Studios on YouTube. Go follow their page. That way you can see all of our past episodes, and you'll see any future episodes live time. You can interact with us.
Subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe, and we'll go live there and we can still interact with you in the comments. You guys can still call in. None of that will change, but it just won't be on Facebook anymore. So, boo Facebook, because boo Facebook Metaverse. Live was getting fun. I'm not really with that. Like, I'm with it because I get the whole gaming aspect of it because I'm like a baby gamer. But I'm not for my whole everything being like, I can't do this on Facebook because they want it in the metaverse. Like, I think it's weird. I'm not. Right. I went to an art show. I went to the Banksy exhibit in Culver City. I don't think it's going anymore, but I went to that, and at the end, you get to see it in on an Oculus. And I don't know if it's because maybe the girl put it on my head and it like too tight, and my hair wasn't done like this. My hair was like, I didn't have them twist. It was bigger. And then they have to put this little mask thing to cover your eyes so that it's like COVID friendly, you know, so it's not touching your skin.
I don't want nobody.
No, it's literally like a little. It's like the same quality as a regular mask, but it's just the opposite. Just has eyes, so it covers around here so that where it touches your face. Yeah, and nice. I don't know what your she was like. Don't get up, so because you'll fall, because you don't know. You think that you're so you're gonna fall. So and then you're by a wall, so it's like you're gonna run into a wall. Boom. So I'm sitting there, and you just kind of move your head, like you move your chair around. And I'm supposed to be going through like the streets because Banksy is an artist that would graffiti, right?
Artist.
So it's all these. You're supposed to be like walking through the streets and like alleys and shit, and you see all the artwork that you just learned about in the museum. Yeah. You see it all on the wall, and it's like moving. And it's like it was dope, but 10 minutes of that shit, I was like.
Motion sickness,
bruh, and I don't even get motion sickness. Like
I do now. Now I do.
See, maybe because I'm old, but I be on roller coasters. I don't in the car. I don't none of that. I have a strong stomach.
When we were at Six Flags, I was like,
that only happened one time for me. The only time I've ever had motion sickness.
I was like, yo.
The only time I ever had motion sickness was when we went. Was it with you? Did you go with me and Silas?
Nah.
Oh, well, me and Silas went.
It was me, you, and Charles.
When I went with Silas, when Silas used to work there, we didn't have to wait in line.
Yes, he did.
So now I have a full-blown respect for waiting in line to get on roller coasters. That 30-minute, I swear to God, you need it, because we went on like 4 rides back to back to back, like just however long it took us to walk to it, 4 minutes. And then walking to the top, they just, hey, what's up? That's another 2 minutes. And then boom, we're in whatever seat we want, cutting off whoever. Nigga, I'm telling you, by the time I got off 3 rides, I was like, ooh, like at the beach.
Yeah.
Something was gonna happen, and that's the same. I haven't felt that way.
Hey, Jesus, yo, I'ma just have to tell the story.
Hey, they don't know they didn't know I was talking about you.
Brought it
till
up.
You made it about you. They could have thought I was talking about me.
You talking about
no, y'all wouldn't have known. Y'all would have thought I was talking about me.
She was finna take me, y'all.
Nah, she was just drunk. She was just drunk looking at the waves.
And she started spinning. Swaying. I felt like a pendulum,
a pendulum.
A pendulum.
She started.
I was like,
and I looked over like, the fuck is she doing? And she's literally looking at the waves.
Into the sand.
There were no drugs involved other than
weed.
I
just had some, but it was just like liquor.
I'm just saying.
That was prime.
That sounds like
liquor.
Shrooms.
No, it was like gravity and ocean.
Her and the ocean became very familiar.
No, yeah.
And she didn't even go inside the ocean. But it was like
literally.
That was the motion sickness that I was feeling. Going on those rides back to back, and also taking off the Oculus. So if I got a pod in an Oculus, y'all, this ain't happening.
No.
Because I'm telling you, Granny can't do it.
I got motion sickness trying to go on a park swing. That's when I knew I was old. I was like,
what the fuck were you doing on a park swing?
Like I was at the park and I'm like, oh, let me sit on the swing. I got through one kickoff.
No.
I got to one swing.
No.
I never dug my feet so tough into some sand to stop that swing. No. My stomach went.
I'm not doing it. I don't want to do boats. I don't want to do anything that moves too much. Now I'm scared that I'm going to be on a boat and I'm going to be thinking about that motion. It's kind of traumatizing.
We need to get on a boat. She's scared, y'all.
I don't like water,
you
guys. I don't like water. But yeah.
Anyway.
So I feel like we said all that to say because you
right, the metaverse.
The metaverse is real, y'all, and
they hating on us.
They hate. I mean, Facebook been hating because
they've always hated.
We haven't wanted to pay for ads. We've just been depending on you, lovely viewers.
They algorithm is not.
And the algorithm, they just chop you out. Mm-hmm. They don't really give you the opportunity to do anything. So it kind of sucks. And now I feel like they're just gonna.
They're gonna put us in jail for talking shit right now.
Right, they're gonna bleep out this whole shit. It'd probably be better to play a fucking song.
We done said too many keywords. They're like,
the bots are like,
flag them, flag them. It's all right though.
So yeah.
On to
other things, onto other opportunities,
right.
Which just means we're gonna stick to YouTube, and everybody knows YouTube's where it's at anyway. Apparently, Facebook is for old people.
And so I have heard that so many times. I was like, so what am I supposed to get?
So we're supposed to stay on IG on the TikToker.
Snapchat?
I think Snapchat's dying too.
It's TikTok.
I think
right?
it's TikTok,
but I think Snapchat's still like.
Snapchat, I feel like it's
DMs.
I feel like Snapchat is for the faulty shit.
If you know what's cool now, call
Put it in the comments.
323-815-4204.
If you're under 25.
Yeah,
Tell
if you're
what
is it, Generation Z?
Or there's like Alpha Z now. I heard some whole shit about that. They're like really feeling themselves. I don't have time for that. I mean, I get it. Shout out to y'all, y'all in the future. But
y'all
whatever.
Know what Alpha Z is, call it.
But yeah, there's. Okay, let's move on. Because we'll go tangent crazy. Let's move on to just a few things that have been happening around us, I guess. A few things that have been happening in the media. Something specifically that happened today that I was like, I woke up to the Shade Room reporting, or pretty much everybody reporting that somebody ran up on Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl last night.
Wild. And it's the Hollywood Bowl.
Right. His name was...
Look, you see POTUS with the orange. You know what time it is. See, and we twinning in this thing.
She got it.
She hated.
Let me go back. Let me go back to the actual thing. Yeah, so
somebody tackled. They tried to get a smooth tackle on Dave Chappelle.
They tried, but he
tried. Dave Chappelle hit the Heisman on his ass a little bit.
And then security got him.
And they just won't.
And they low-key stomped him out, and the boy's arm was bent up like a tire. And
it was going. It was. You couldn't tell if he was coming or going.
Yeah,
it was like, yo,
he was like 20. He's like a 23-year-old kid,
something like that.
And
lumped up.
So and then Chris Rock brought his funky ass up to the mic, and he been waiting to say something the whole time and said, "What's that, Will Smith?" And I thought, you bitch ass nigga. Right. That's what I thought. I thought you bitch ass nigga.
Everybody.
Because that was you took the corny route to be like,
he pulled a Lil Mama.
He did.
He pulled a Lil Mama or a Kanye.
He pulled a Kanye. He just pulled, like, you already was hollering about how, I'm not going to say that. You already were just taking all, I mean, you already have all the jokes for the year regardless. If you getting punked, you are the joke. You got slapped. So for you to be like, I just felt like that's not going to go over how you wanted to, because it sounds like, I don't know, you got beat the fuck up in my eyes, and now you out here running your mouth because all these big niggas are around. Like, that's the only reason you running your mouth, because you wasn't running your mouth when you got slapped in the face.
Yeah, because they said all Dave Chappelle's security hopped on that, and apparently they said Busta Rhymes and Jamie Foxx was there getting hands on him. I was like,
they were the special guests, so they were there like, you finna get my nigga.
It was like a ball, and all you saw was some object, which was the dude getting taught. It was like he was getting flipped. It's on the Shade Room, and it was just like amazing. Like, you just knew he was getting the business. From
per the Shade Room, Jamie Foxx, Busta Rhymes reportedly involved in a scuffle to save Dave Chappelle from a man who attacked him. He was later sent to the hospital. New updated picture of the attacker is out. He's some little goofy ass nigga with a broken arm like this. He literally looks like a teapot.
They have him handcuffed like this.
He looks like a teapot. No, he's on the gurney like, yo, like with his arm twisted like a teapot because he got stomped out. And
with a big ass lump on his head.
We have inside. I mean, I got inside knowledge of someone that worked there. I got.
You got 15 minutes. You heard it first.
It's an exclusive. That it happened so quickly that there was security. Like, if this was the stage, security was on the outside of the stage. The event security was on the outside, and Dave's security is on the stage. Yeah. So my question was, how did he get past the event staff security and even up on the stage? Yeah. Like, you guys weren't, none of you niggas was on your shit until he made it to the stage. And luckily, I feel like Dave, this guy really probably isn't that tall. And Dave is big.
Is he? Oh,
he's
yeah,
like,
big like
swole.
That,
like that nigga works out, and like his reflexes were like. And I feel like all celebrities now are on high alert because supposedly now people think they can run up on the stage, which I just feel like you goofy niggas are setting yourself up for failure, or you guys are just trying to go viral per usual.
Right?
Because, dude, what did you really think you were gonna do?
But I don't think he thought he was going to get mopped up like that.
I don't think he thought he was going to get busted in his shit by Jamie Foxx and by Busta.
Hey, Busta Rhymes' big buff ass. You don't want them problems. And Jamie Foxx got body too.
Busta Rhymes was like a fucking rhino, bro. If he came at me, he looks like a rhino running at me. Donkey Kong status. I don't have time for that. I'm scared. Jamie Foxx, I don't know how big he is, but he big the fuck enough. He not really scared though. He kind of fine. So I might not be scared of him, but I'm gonna be scared if Busta Rhymes' big ass, galloping towards me. That nigga's huge. I mean, this boy didn't think that shit through, but he's gonna be viral forever. Chris Rock, I feel like you are looking like a little bitch for making that little joke.
Was that Will Smith? It wasn't even a good one. Like, if he had did like something like super like clever or
just
something,
shut
but
the
it was
fuck
like
up.
It had nothing to do with you. You just wanted to get back in the mix.
Just shut up.
Which
you already have a tour. It's already sold out. People are already coming to see what you say. Like, I just feel like that was a cheap shot. But then I guess when you get punched in the face like that, everything you do after that is not going to look very strong. So, I don't know. I just felt like it was funny, but it wasn't as good as Will Smith slapping him.
No, not at all.
It wasn't as great, but it was kind of like, it was more funny because it looked like a teapot.
Yeah, it was an end result for really, because then they said it and then it came out the guy's picture of his injuries.
Isaiah,
like, this is awesome.
I'm gonna be you for Halloween.
Like a teapot.
I'm gonna be you for Halloween, bro. I'm gonna do it big, just like this. You gonna be Dave? Sorry, I snorted. You gonna be Dave? JP can be security. JP can tackle me.
He'll be Busta Rhymes. So,
yeah.
Or you want to be Jamie Foxx, Dr. Perry J.
I'm pretty sure he's going to call and tell us. 323-815-4204.
Come on, man.
I almost said 9.
And I'd be the one doing that.
And I haven't said it in a long time. What else happened in the entertainment industry that we don't really care about, but we're going to talk about today because we don't have JP. So we're not going to get through our usual topics.
I know, but he's feeling under the weather. So.
What else did we say? Oh, the fucking culture vultures themselves. I don't care.
Look, get into it.
I don't know if y'all know about Ray J and Kim. And what was going on with that, if you've heard. Ray J.
Sagas.
Pretty much, Ray J outed that the sex tapes were all... it was a group effort. And that everybody knew they existed. That it was a plot to put one out. And pretty much he's been hiding in the shadows for 14 years, not being able to talk about it. And he cussed Kim out and was like, fuck this shit. Because in the wake of her new show, she, I guess, revealed to us that there were other tapes and made it seem like...
Well, it started when her son seen an ad with the crying meme of her and on saying Roblox. That they had new footage of her sex tape coming out, and he came up like, "Mommy, look!" And it was like on some like, look at you, mommy, you're crying, like they're making fun of you. And then she like freaks out, and she's like, "Oh my God, luckily he can't read," and like, and she calls Kanye, and she's like, "You have to do something about this."
So then Kanye tells Ray J, and Ray J brings him the laptop that has all the sex tapes on it. And I guess that got aired, and Kim is like, I never said anything bad about you. Kanye praised you for bringing the laptop, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah.
Yeah, the clip in the show is that...
Because I didn't watch the show, I just read it.
Kanye took a commercial flight. He didn't fly in a private jet or first class. He flew a commercial flight, and he... brought it was a luggage that had like pretty much every piece of evidence of whatever hard drives, computers.
He took all that on a commercial flight?
Yeah. And then showed up to where she was at. I think that's when she was in New York. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, she gets there and they're like, Kanye wants to show you something or something. And then it's like a big thing. Everybody gathers around and then they open in and she's like, Kanye got back the luggage and like, and then she's just like, thanks. And then they're all dramatic. They see her roll off into the room with the luggage after she's like content now, and he's there like.
So they make it seem like it was this whole scandal but really niggas knew about the tapes. Nobody was trying to put out tapes behind your back. Everybody knew it was like a group effort to keep it a secret and to make Ray J look like shit. And Ray J's over it, so he came out and posted his conversation of him and Kim, and pretty much telling her, "You need to say that we did this shit together, or I'm gonna take actions into my own hands and I'm gonna go hard." And then she was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." She explained herself and then was like, "My team's gonna come out with something." So now we all know that anything you pretty much see on their show is trash and that it's a lie. That made me rethink everything I've ever saw. Because right. I'm like, if you guys have been carrying on this lie for like 20 years and you're still upset that people are bringing it up, but you're keeping it going.
That's how she got big. But she keeps all her stuff going because she like contacts the paparazzi and tells them where she's gonna be at. And like,
I mean, they all do that.
Yeah, but like she be like on it like every move and creating the false hype of like things and drama and like
a lot of them do that,
making it like, oh, I want to be in this all the time and this is the life. And it's like already it made me think about when she went viral for that you have to work hard comment, and it was like, you have to work hard, but like you got big off of a sex tape, and then now it's coming out that you planned that, and because everybody already makes fun of you for that's the reason why you're a celebrity or whatever, that's your talent, like, you know, but why lie for all this time and then not think eventually something will come out and now you look stupid and now you look exposed, and then it's still probably going to be like, oh, they're going to try and play it like, oh, Ray J is just tripping, he's crazy, whatever, or like sue him or do something else, settle out of court, whatever. But it is like, oh, you're messing with his name just for your show, just for your ratings, just to get more buzz on top of whatever little buzz that the people that watch you all the time care about, that kind of stuff. And then now
it's the epitome of shit I don't give a flying fuck about, but people talk about it and it becomes like first page. Literally, it's the first thing on my timeline, and I'm like, why is this here? And then I was like, oh, because it's Wednesday and people are gonna be talking about it, so I guess I gotta at least say that I don't give a fuck. I just think it just goes to show you how much more full of shit they are. Even though I still kind of felt like her telling everybody to work hard was, I have mixed feelings about that, which we already talked about. But
yeah, right. But that's it's what like it made me think about when I was like, it made me rethink about that. Like, oh, you already just came out of I feel like she finessed the internet and people's like all that reality TV. Everything was kind of like perfect timing, and she like got in there where it was like, oh, now everybody cares about what you're doing based off that one little thing. Because Ray J was already popping. She was Paris Hilton's, she was a closet organizer, and she was Paris Hilton's assistant. And then,
but she's rich, and she's Robert Kardashian's daughter, so she was already rich. She was already in the scene. She was with the biggest socialite, which is Paris Hilton. So you just got famous like Katy Perry. Like, you got famous for just hanging around famous people,
right? And
becoming famous. That's cool. I'm not hating on that, because that's how regular people get famous. That's cool. But it's the
she exploited herself.
Every person that's come into that family, and that's just another person that came into that family, even if it's via sex tape. It's like, why is nothing normal? Why is everything like so outrageous? And like, y'all are, I don't know. I just have so many theories about just that whole situation and why they are so hell-bent on being famous. Because they're at the status where you don't have to do shit else. And you're going to be famous for the rest of your life. You don't ever have to do you could Rihanna everything and just focus on your Skims and focus on your whatever other beauty shit each of them have.
Right.
Those stores that they have. Chris could sit the fuck down with her man and chill the fuck out, like, and be a grandma. They're at that status where they don't have to really do anything. They just need to maintain one thing that's going on. You don't have to be on TV, but you guys perpetuate it. So it's like, I don't know. I just think it's sick. I think it's one thing that I'm not jealous of, is having to feel like as far as celebrityism, like having to be like Kim. I think she's a prime example of like letting your phone take over your life. Right. I get it that it's making you money, and that's great, because we're living in the age of like, you can make money from home. You can make money from just like being pretty. You really can just make easy money from being pretty, or just whatever the fuck. But she's that whole thing, that whole dynasty is like the epitome of like too much.
Yeah.
Because if it affects your personal life, your business life, every part of their life is something to do with television. And it's like you're not living a real life because your every movement is focused on someone taking a picture. Because if you stop giving a fuck about it, people will stop giving a fuck about you.
Right.
If they just walked around and didn't give a shit, like most celebrities be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store with no makeup on, like I'm gonna go to the store in some fucking dirty chucks, like eventually they'd be like, they stop, and then they take pictures of celebrities walking with their families looking regular because they're not doing anything for attention, and then it dies off. That's why you don't hear about certain people, because it's just like they're not feeding into it. So if you're gonna keep feeding into it, I don't want to see you crying about how Kanye is talking about what you look like, or I don't want to hear you crying about any of that other shit because you're choosing to continue at 40 years old to make a life this way, and you're making your kids do it. I'll keep going. Because then I start talking about children, and I don't even have kids, and some of y'all be talking shit. But like, I just feel like it's a lot. I just feel like it's a lot. So shit, I'm not gonna give a flying fuck about. But I guess we'll talk about it. That's one that I could go on and on about. So I don't want to keep going because I shouldn't have given her that much of my time because it's just poor Ray J, poor Brandy's brother.
Poor Brandy's brother. Poor Norwood.
Shout out to them because apparently I'm related to them. But shout out to them.
Right. Shout out to her cousin.
To my cousins in the valley. What else do we have?
That's how you know it's the official disclaimer. Yeah. But like I personally, I'm just mad about back to stupid ass Kim.
Right.
They have like created this like image and like this standard of like how you said like the attention and all this, like even for like young girls, like just their beauty standards and like looking perfect and like how they've been like outed for like photoshopping their photos and like it's like everything's like curated, like it's not really natural or whatever real. And then the things that they write articles about regarding them too is like, oh, what do they add in their cereal? Or like, what do they put in this? What kind of sugar do they use for their coffee? Like,
I don't care.
Why do y'all care so much?
I don't know, but you should stop caring. They should stop caring.
Yeah, I don't know. And I feel like the same thing. If people didn't care as much and they didn't expose as much, it would just die down and it wouldn't even exist anymore. But I feel like specifically now people are so thirsty that they want to know everything about everybody. And because she feeds into that, it's like a sick little cycle of just like whatever. But I'm just glad that I didn't get in the midst of this. Like,
we're in the midst of it too much right now.
But she grew up with me and I'm not a little girl.
Well, she's older than us.
Yeah.
She's like a lot of.
But but I'm saying like I was old enough when she was grown to like not want to be like her.
Yep. Don't nobody want to be like you, Kim. No shout outs to you. Moving on. What do we have next? I really don't want to talk about her anymore. I'm like dead ass. Like we spent too much time talking about something I don't give a fuck about. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. She's got too much. She got enough out of me. She got enough time out of me. Let's move on.
She got her 15
Yeah,
minutes.
Let's go. So we got through all the trash entertainment, I think, unless there's anything else you want to talk about as far as anything in the news. Because I don't have anything else in that regard. But I think...
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's been...
You have some questions in your little notepad over there, a.k.a. your phone? Granny's notes, because she stayed with her notes.
So, right. Y'all should
323-815-4204 if you guys have some questions or anything.
So, you got 15 minutes. Fashion on the subject. Have you ever made a sex tape?
I don't know if it counts, but I mean, it was a Vine. Does that count?
Yeah, I guess because it was posted, right?
I don't even know if it got posted. To be honest, I'm dead ass. I don't even know if it got
was just
posted.
Like I think it was made to be on Vine.
It was made on Vine, but I don't know if it got posted or if it just got saved.
Granny doesn't know what was Vine.
Vine was 6 seconds. Vine was before Instagram Reels and before
Gotcha.
Snapchat. Well, Kinda, yeah. That was like the
Before
original.
TikTok.
It was the original TikTok. It was the original reel. It was the original 6-second video.
Okay.
And it was green. And the
original 6-second video.
So I feel like there's not a sex tape, but there's a Vine video, a 6-second clip.
Consist of?
I don't even remember. I swear to God, it was 6 seconds. I swear to God. It was
what
6
kind
seconds.
of sick, twisted 6-second? It's like what? But you'd be surprised how many people could get off of 6 seconds. Okay.
I feel like that's the extent of it. It was 6 seconds. It was probably a clip of some sort of interaction. I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know.
Some sort
but
of.
That's it. And Vine doesn't exist anymore, so it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, what happened to Vine? Like,
but it's
so
not my
it got
face
sold
either,
or what?
So it just
disappeared.
I guess it's like a starter company. When starter company ends, they ain't got no more money. They close down. I don't know.
Oh.
What about you?
Oh.
Forgot.
Me.
You forgot.
Oh, me.
Oh yeah, you.
Now I think. Well, like I have.
That means yes, maybe. That means there's something
because
floating.
There's been nothing
in a cloud somewhere.
Ooh, is there floating in a cloud? I don't think so. There shouldn't be.
Maybe not of you. But
yeah, no.
There's floating of other people. So that's a trick question.
Nah, but there's no sex tape. That was just a weird curated thing that happened.
Panel. It was a panel. But there's no tapes of you.
Shout out to the tapes.
There's nothing that somebody could Google.
Nah, I've never done anything like everything was like, yeah, it was like, let's see if the camera works. Like I would say it would be a little kid in the camera. Yeah. I would say it'd be the equivalent to that because first of all, I don't be trusting these niggas. I'm not finna let you. And if
for the record, he was my boyfriend.
No, but if I do, I typically don't record shit because I'm like, you're not gonna have shit on shit. No. And it's for real not going on your phone. Yeah, no. I'm recording, it's going to be on my phone. Yeah. And I'm not sending it
if my shit ever did end up somewhere, we live in California. I'm suing. Real quick. Real fucking quick.
I'm going to get that lady.
I know people that sued and it worked for that. Because
what's her name? Damn.
Who?
The lady that be...
The lady.
The lawyer that be with all the ladies.
Oh, Gloria Allred.
Thank you. Oh, it is.
The lady.
Yes.
The lady.
The lady.
Oh, no, I never called the lady.
Whenever you a woman and you hurt, you got to call her. She's the one. She gonna get you right. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I've made a sex tape.
Well then,
because like it is mine. Because I'm like, oh,
I thought you was gonna have a story or something. That's why you asked a question. What's your next question?
Well, that was
y'all got a sex tape?
That was in fashion of Ray J sex tape. No, I know,
but I thought you had one. I was ready for another story. If you have a sex tape, call us 323-815-4204.
Right. So what constitutes as a sex tape then?
Any sexual activity that's on tape. Sex tape. It's in the name.
Oh, well then yeah, I probably have.
This bitch, I'm done.
One. And like probably two. But they didn't go nowhere. They were on my phone.
So but it was taped. That means yes, nigga.
Okay, well I wasn't on tape. Okay, no. One I was.
Never mind. You're making it too complicated. You shouldn't have asked the question you weren't prepared to answer yourself.
I had forgot, She's
like, "Oh, this is good."
Nah. Said,
What else you got? Since you ain't got no sex tape. I mean, since you do have a sex tape, or we don't know if you have a sex tape now.
Hey, people be popping. They be having like I be like, "Ooh, how'd you get your angle?" My phone would have got foggy doing that. People be in the shower doing all kind of stuff. I'm like, wash your ass. Why are you trying to show people the hell you doing in the shower? That's what you need.
Yeah, when I realized that there was like magnet stickers that go in the shower so that you could put your phone on the magnet on the wall, I was like, this has gone too far. I just wanted a speaker in the bathroom so that I could play my music while I'm showering.
It was for workout people, but I was like,
that's about the extent of me wanting electronics in the shower. I'm like, I just want to be able to hear my music. But other than that, I'm like, that's a lot to do, and I'm not. I mean, I have a magnet on my phone to put it in my car, but I'm not gonna do it in a shower.
I'd be like, what kind of time people be having on their hands?
Well, I guess if you make money from your phone.
I mean, yeah, but I guess I probably could be making money from my phone if I was taking videos of myself taking a shower. But
I just want to make money off my feet.
Just wait on it, y'all.
Just wait on 15 minutes of feet. 15 minutes of
15 minutes
of feet.
Don't sleep.
Or you got 15 minutes. I mean, you got 15 feet.
You got 15
You got 15 feet. You got 15 minutes of feet. That's gonna watch out for it. 15 minutes of feet. I don't know. She's laughing, but I'm dead ass. 15 minutes of foot patrol.
We could do that. Ooh, foot patrol. It's the feats for me.
It's the feats. It's the feats team.
Hey.
It's the feats team.
Shout out to Carolyn.
Shout out to that's the street team. She's the creator of the street team.
Yeah, I know.
You know them people that just be walking everywhere and it's just like you could tell you be walking? That's my mama. Her feet look like I got somewhere to go and I'm getting there. I'm not. I'm saying I inherited that as well. Mm-hmm. Because my feet give off, she has to go. The way my toes grip the floor. I've been told this forever. The way I can move with my feet, I got to go. And I was a sandal baby. Always in sandals, so my feet was always dirty. Cause I always gotta go somewhere. I'm on the way
and ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I got wide feet. Yeah, but she is the creator of the street team. Because it's always like, so where you going? What you doing? She got to go. So 15 minutes of feet.
Hey, not for real though. If y'all got any feet ideas for us,
no, it's real life. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on 15 minutes after dark. Because this is not the place for those type of conversations.
Any
about
other schemes that don't involve Bitcoin, Cash App, and whatever else that's going nowadays.
Hit me with another question. Hit me, and then we'll hit the cards.
Have you ever had an inappropriate crush?
Inappropriate how?
I knew you were gonna say that. I said she's gonna go down the what's inappropriate.
What's inappropriate?
You know what the fuck is inappropriate?
Have I been attracted to maybe a former manager and fucked him? Yeah. Was I somebody's supervisor and I fucked them too? Probably. 2 different jobs, but yeah. Hey. Is that inappropriate? According to who? Our manager was okay with it. They used to schedule us together.
Right. I guess there's work appropriate, relationship inappropriate.
What? What? I don't understand. A crush is a crush. Unless it's like your fucking uncle, what makes it inappropriate? As long as you're not blood related to me or you're not somebody's husband or somebody's wife.
I guess maybe like, like
I think it's
the brother of your ex or like, something like that.
Some of my exes, inappropriate. They brothers is on limits. Because me and the ex is from high school or it's from when I was a child.
Oh, so you saying it's free game?
I'm saying that the people that my exes, well, first of all, I would probably never get with any of my ex's siblings because there's the age difference. Let me take that back because I don't think I would.
Wait on it.
I don't think so because I feel like all my exes, their siblings are the gap is too far. Like really, now I'm thinking about it. The gap is too far, and I don't really know them. Have I been in a situation where I've like been attracted to their brother or their sister? No, no. And to me, it's like what's inappropriate. Mm-hmm. I mean, unless it's like one of those moments when like you're with your man and his friend is fine, or you're with your girl and her homegirl, her sister's fine. I know people that find that awkward because it's like, they fine.
Hey.
But I don't know if I've ever had a crush on someone and felt like it was inappropriate other than a work environment, like I said, because I fucked a manager and I was a supervisor and fucked my employee. Shout out to her. Just saying.
I'm over here like, dang, I'm toxic. I'm inappropriate as fuck. I'm over here like,
what's inappropriate?
Probably people you work with.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, people you work with. Subordinates.
Yeah, definitely. That's a no-brainer. What you mean?
Friends.
I mean, I've had friends be inappropriately attracted to me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I've had that happen to me.
Like a friend it was like platonic and then they started liking you?
Like I had 2 friends. Well, I had one girl in her drunkenness. We were dancing and I turned around and just started doing one of these, my typical arm move. And she was behind me. And next thing I know, she biting on my shoulder and shit. I was like, yeah, like what? And, I'm not going to stall her out. It was back in the day. She married happily now. Her nigga. They good. But it was way before him, and it was awkward because I wasn't expecting that at all. Like, because we had been dancing, there was nothing that was weird, and then suddenly shit went left. And but then she didn't make it weird or anything. I think she just like said like something like she wanted to kiss me, and I was like, what? And then that was it. And then I think the next day the bitch didn't even remember because she was fucking drunk. Like, she was drunk. And then we ended up not being friends later because the bitch got too drunk and we almost fought. So it didn't really matter. And then we rekindled and became friends now later as full-blown adults. Because that was when we were like mad young.
I would say for sure I used to like one of my ex's friends, but I wouldn't say like. Yeah. I guess that's a stretch, but I was attracted to him.
Oh no, I was definitely attracted to some of my ex's friends. I think I told you this story recently. Is that why you brought this up?
No, but remind me later.
No, I was I have an ex. Oh, if I knew his last name. I don't know his last name, but
well, you already know.
I did
Green
have
light,
no.
light
This, okay, so this was bad. So this is when I was mad young. I was like 18, and I had a boyfriend, and his coworker came to his apartment, and it was like we saw each other, and it was like he was so fine, and then it was just oh my god, and then my boyfriend knew. Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it. My boyfriend was kind of insecure because I had been with black dudes before him, and he was not black. I'm not gonna say what he was, but he was not black or Hispanic, and he was. I feel like he was a little intimidated just the fact that I was used to black dudes. So I think he and this nigga was chocolate and fine as fuck.
He already knew he was gonna be a problem.
So he knew off the rip, like, bitch, that's your type. So I was like, I
hate when your niggas know your type.
Yeah, so that was uncomfortable to where I was like, oh, he worked, because we were working for the same company at that time, and it was like, I'm trying really hard not to get myself away. And I said, oh, he works at such and such. No, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what store he works at. No, you're not gonna know his last name. I was like, what if I need him to trade shifts? No. And it was like. That was the only time that I was awkwardly like, this nigga knows I want to fuck his friend just off of aesthetics. Like, it didn't even matter. Yeah. Then when we got to talking, it was like, it was weird because his girlfriend lived on the same street as my then girlfriend. It was he was a sign of the same person that I was with. His girlfriend was the same sign as me. It was like this weird shit. And, you know, I'm Pisces.
Like, are we meant to be together?
I'm a Pisces. I was like, yes, oh my God. And then my boyfriend was hating because he knew. Like, that could be my future baby daddy. And he was not having it. So that was probably my most uncomfortable, I'm attracted. Probably the only one that I still am like, ugh. Other than that, all these niggas was free game. I don't give a fuck. It was work, and I got away with it. You said you were attracted to someone's cousin? Friend.
Probably a cousin too, shit, somewhere.
But you didn't act on
Somebody cousin.
You didn't act on it.
Not yet.
So is it wrong if like is it wrong if like say you met a family member of an ex back in the day, like you're 20 and you're dating, and then you meet their cousin, and then you and the ex break up, obviously he's your ex. 10 years later, we in a different playground now, baby. We done graduated to the big playground. We ain't in the kindergarten room no more.
I'm a red-nosed pit bull.
We have moved on. So is it wrong though to try to date an ex's person from that long ago? Like, does that count?
If you ain't married, you single, and everybody free game.
But that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about, is it wrong though towards the ex that an ex from 10 years ago? An ex from when you're super young?
Their family member or their friend?
Either one. Does it matter when it's that, like when you're a child? Because you know what I'm trying to say? Like when you're young, when you're like 20, 18 years old, and then you later date the friend. Not that you were attracted to the friend or the brother back then, but it just so happens.
I think if you weren't involved with the family, maybe.
Oh, like if the family didn't know you.
They didn't know you, then maybe. I think the more I think that's where the line is, where it gets fishy is. Yeah. If you were affiliated with the family and they know who you are, and like y'all, or he had pictures in the house, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't still be on the mantle in the prom picture? Oh man.
And now you over here holding hands with my cousin?
Why not? No? Oh.
But I'm just saying, that's where it gets, because they be like,
no, I didn't think about that, because the family. Yeah. I was thinking about the friend, because I was thinking more so, is it wrong to the friend or to the brother, like the other person?
But then
like, is
they might think, oh, you guys want to prom as friends, and that's how you met him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for maybe a prom picture, it still could be like, because they know young things and prom, it wasn't always like, oh, we go together, we're going to go to prom. It could be like, oh, we're going to go to prom, and then that's how, and oh, later you met the cousin, brother, whatever, and then you ended up with him, you know? So it's like, I feel like there's ways that it can go, and it can be smooth, and it depends on the relationship with that person. And if it's like, if his cousin, whoever, brother is like, oh, his best friend, and you know, like, oh, he's always like, oh, my cousin, or like, whatever, and then, like, you dating the cousin, like, I feel like that's a little bit, but, like, if it's, like, a distant cousin, or like,
something, I guess,
You guys are casually dating, and he's a casual cousin.
Because I feel like if I met you at 18, 20, even up to, like, potentially 25, and it wasn't that serious, and it was just like, oh, we smashed, or like we went on a couple dates, or maybe like, you know, whatever, and then it just so happens that 10 years later I run into somebody and they're interested in me, because maybe we were interested in each other back then. Maybe we were. I'm like, do I care from being 20? You know what I mean? Like, do I care? Do I care that your mom met me when I was 20 and met me twice, versus like, now you're seeing me and it's like, I used to date. Fucking whoop, and that nigga was whack, and now I'm dating your nephew.
I had to spin the block.
Is that right? I mean, like, do I care that much? I don't know if I do. And I don't know if that's wrong, but I just feel like...
And I think it depends if I want to marry him or be with him.
I'm never going to date anybody that's related to my high school boyfriend, who everybody knows his name, so I'm not going to say it. I'm never going to date his little brother or his cousins or his...
Because you were affiliated with his
stepbrothers. I'm too thick in the family. I'm friends with all of them on Facebook. I'm never... Shout out to all y'all. I'm never going to date him. But, like...
P.S. They fine, too.
But. P.S. They all fine. They know who they are. But there's other people that maybe I dated after or before him, because we all know what happened with that. So, and... I mean, niggas will fuck a chicken sandwich. So, I mean... Why do I have to worry about how related... down the fucking tree they are. How related?
This is how she does me in real life.
No, that's her real life. I'm about to pee laugh, because she's making me laugh too hard, and it always comes out of nowhere. I just be trying to keep it real. Niggas will fuck a chicken sandwich with mayo, and that's
extra
it.
Mayo
in between the lettuce. They will fuck it and be like, "Yeah, dude, I fucked." Yeah. So should I care that was your cousin and I met your granny 10 years ago? She probably can't see or know who I am now.
Granny, I'm sliding past to get in the room, okay?
Unless I took pictures with you and somebody got them in the album somewhere, I'm still might fuck your cousin. I'm just saying.
Family reunion.
Back to what was the question?
Have you ever had an inappropriate crush?
I could soon in the future. Who knows? I could have an inappropriate. Who knows?
Right. I'm trying to.
I mean, shit.
I'm trying to get the uncle and a nephew.
No. See, what did I saw somebody say? They're at the point where they can fuck with the kid or the dad.
Hey, I had that moment.
I'm leaning more towards dad.
There was a father and son, and both of them was like, damn. And I was like, oh. The moment where I realized I'm old enough to get the daddy and the son. Because I was like, they both were like, oh. And I was like, oh.
When I was younger and it would be me, my grandma, and my mom walking around, I was confused why these men were looking at the three of us like, oh shit, it's one in every flavor. Like, you know, because it's like boom, boom, boom. And we all look the same, you know, and now I'm like, oh, I could be the person looking at, like you said, at the son, the father, the grandfather at this point. Who knows? His grandpa be young. So I just think I never understood that whole, because I'd be like, how would he want to talk to me and you and grandmother? Like, how does that make sense? Like,
niggas will fuck a chicken sandwich.
Niggas will fuck a chicken sandwich. That's why. That's why. But hey, at least if I'm gonna be a chicken sandwich, I'm gonna be a spicy chicken sandwich.
I'm gonna be one of them ones with bacon in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an ultimate.
And I'm gonna have an aioli on mine.
Bitch, I'm a club. Okay, I'm not chicken sandwich. I got more than one thing on it.
BLT ho.
Nope.
BLT. He called me BLT baby.
I'm dead. BLT. Did you see the video of the guy freaking out over the BLT?
No.
He got his receipt. And a side note, guys, he got his receipt and was like, "Why the fuck is a chicken sandwich $6?" He was tripping out over a chicken sandwich. Yeah, bro, you gotta find it. It was funny.
So he wanted a chicken sandwich, or
he got a chicken sandwich and he got his receipt and was like, "Why the fuck is a chicken sandwich $6? Why the fuck is the BLT $6?" Like, he was freaking out that it was $6. It was a $6. He's like, bread don't cost no goddamn $6. Like, he's freaking out. Probably realized that a BLT, in theory, you can get a tomato for 50 cents. A loaf of bread for $1, a thing of cheese for $1. Like a BLT should cost you like $3.
Bacon is expensive.
Bacon is the most expensive thing, but you can still get bacon at the 99-cent store. So he could get that whole thing for $3 and was yelling at the restaurant about why his BLT was $6.
Because you didn't make it at home.
Because you didn't make it at home, and they're gonna inflate the price like 200%. So I don't know. I'm my days of flipping out over things that I looked at the menu and ordered are over. I'm not finna do that.
Yeah, give me 2.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's $6?
Give me 1 to go.
Give me 1 to go. Right. What else? What else do we have for the people? We have a few minutes. We have like a little bit of time left. What else do we have for the people? These cards?
Yeah, we can do some cards.
Let's pull a few cards and then we'll drop.
And this is
who's most likely to.
Who's most likely to.
Who's most likely tries to act poor?
I'm like me. I be acting poor.
She don't, but she don't want her nails done, the full face.
I ain't got it.
She don't be trying to act poor. She do not be trying to act poor. I don't think either one of us try to act more poor. I think we just.
I mean, I guess I fake broke to be like, prolonging my money.
Most people fake broke to save. That's what faking broke is. So
I'm trying to act poor.
I don't know, but I don't think one of us would do it more than the other. I feel like we're both equally.
What is poor? Everybody's poor nowadays.
Poor. We live in LA. We're poor.
Poor is if you make under $150,000 a year, you're fucking poor.
It's $100 to go outside the house. Like it's too much. I
spend $100 like nothing.
I'm gonna wipe my ass with it. Go pull another one. I think that's both of us. I don't think either one of us does it more than the other. That was kind of a meh. That was a meh. Oh, no. What is it?
Post statuses. It's just been one of those days. That is for sure her ass.
That's because...
Most definitely.
I am a Pisces, okay? Shit is wrong in my fishbowl. All she does is post random she's the one on her post, her Facebook, her Instagram, all of her algorithms look like I'm the bitch that's trying to look like I have a happy, I'm gonna talk shit life and I don't have shit going on. So anytime anybody posts anything emotional, she's like, meh, look at this bullshit. Because that's all she posts. So don't judge me because I'm having a bad day.
Nobody believes anything I post because I be too all over the place. That's how you got to keep on your toes. I don't know if you single, you got a man, if you falling apart, keeping it together, living great, living poor, then the world may never know. Look.
Who's more likely to have sex in public?
Well, I'll take that.
The way I'm scared of germs. Go ahead.
I'll take that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, that's
God
not
got me.
That's not me.
That that one hit different.
That one was not. I mean,
we could talk about that one day.
I feel like everybody's had sex in the car at some point.
Yo, I'm fucking done.
So what?
Facebook stalks.
Facebook stalks. But hey, I'm the Facebook stalk, but she has an account she has one of those background check accounts.
First of all,
but I'm the Facebook stalk.
Green Light Private Investigation Services are at your beck and call. Holla at me.
I could just find I could find whatever I need to find.
I'm a bigger creep, but you're the Facebook creep. Facebook isn't a good place to creep no more. It used to be.
Shit.
I used to be able to find anybody. I'd be like, who are they?
Oh, I already know this answer to this. Says bro as an insult and a compliment.
Bro, that is you.
That's me.
Bro.
That's me.
Bro.
Bing. Bro. Come on, bro. See, but that doesn't, it's not. Shimon. It's dumb, huh? It's dumb. It's taking you too long. It's like 6 words. Come on.
Finishes every wounded soldier at party.
Huh?
So does that mean like drinks all the leftover drinks? That's what I thought.
I don't know what that means. If that's what that is,
I don't know.
Neither of us.
Nah, but it would probably be me if it was either one of us. But I'm not gonna drink people's random drinks.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I'm not doing that.
But like, if I would be like, "Oh, you're like, nah, I'm too drunk," I'm gonna be like,
Nope.
"Well, I'm gonna drink your drink."
Only eats kale.
Wrong bitches.
Yeah, I was like, ain't nobody eating no kale.
I would give that to you more than me because I for real don't be on mine. I'd be like, you at least like your arugula.
But that ain't kale, bitch.
Nah,
kale is
I'm
different.
saying, you still got a preference.
I've eaten kale, but I'm not going out of my way to eat that shit or to only eat that shit. If I'm choosing a green that I have to eat, it's gonna be arugula. It's not gonna be kale. No. Well, this was a whack round.
I like a good.
Pull one more for the people. JP, we miss you.
I know. I do miss JP. Dances on tables. Nobody we
dances.
big in here.
Yeah, nobody's dancing on anybody's table.
I'll do one more just because ain't nobody
just one
dancing
more
on tables because bitches is big in
here.
here.
Nobody dancing
in
on
my
table.
fantasies, I have.
I don't think I've ever danced on
I danced
table.
on stage. I used to dance on stage at Saddle Ranch.
No, I danced on Saddle Ranch stage a couple times.
I used to be out there doing too
and
much.
I danced on the DJ booth at what is that one in Anaheim? The Boogie. I was definitely on the DJ booth.
The Boogie. Shout out to the Boogie, y'all. Clubs that we could bring back.
Clubs that don't exist anymore. Yeah, we need to do a nostalgic
we need to do our Carbon nights.
Shit that doesn't exist anymore.
Because that don't exist no more. Shit.
Carbon exists, it's just not the same.
Yeah, I know. Which means it doesn't exist.
Let's talk about pose. What is that? What is it?
Is actively preparing for the end of the world. That's me.
That's her. She's a prep.
I'm a preparer.
She's got the emergency.
And the end of the world is coming. Be ready.
She has an emergency. She has an emergency everything.
I need to make a new emergency kit.
She's one of those people that you're like, do you have like a nut and bolt and a scotch tape in your purse? And she's got the big scotch tape. She's got several nuts and bolts.
It's my daddy and me.
She's got all kind of things in those purses. That's her. So that's definitely you.
I need to get a generator. I want to get one of those. Ooh, a floodlight. I want to get one of those big flashlights like that with the charger on it and all the other stuff. I want one of those.
So pretty much, if the world ends, she's on my team. I've already claimed her. You guys can't have her. Let's see.
I'm gonna start training.
I think we're done. It's not the same without JP.
I know.
Now it's getting,
and we weren't really prepared to not have JP.
We weren't prepared. This was a last minute, oh shit, he's not coming. And I was so hyped to talk about our
and we had a guest
show.
we were trying to set up too, but we gonna see about that.
I was so hyped to talk about our live show with JP, and then he's not here, so missing his hype, and so it's not the same. So we miss you, JP. But best believe
we'll be back.
We'll be back again.
2 weeks.
Happy Mother's Day. We didn't even talk about Mother's Day, but happy Mother's Day, early Mother's Day to all the mamas out there.
Shout out to the mothers.
All the people playing mamas out there. Big hugs to everybody who's missing their mom this Mother's Day. And I hope everybody stays safe and eats well. What else? Follow our YouTube page. We do have another YouTube page for our other show that we had a live show for. We'll post it on our page. We won't post it in the description, but
it's at You Got 15 Minutes.
Yeah, it's not that yet, but you've got it posted in one of our Facebook posts. I believe it's up there, but we'll post it again. We'll leave it in the comments of this episode on YouTube when it gets posted to YouTube and to everywhere else. If you haven't followed us on all the other socials where we're at on Instagram and Facebook, go ahead and follow us now. We'll be here next week. Look for more content for our 15 Minutes After Dark show. It's our little, after dark. We're going to get a little bit more.
And again, if you missed our Facebook spiel, Facebook is taking podcasts off of its platform. So make sure y'all go follow Morse Media Studios on YouTube so y'all can still check us out, because
we're not going to be
depending on how it goes down, we ain't going to be on Facebook.
I don't even want to risk it, so we're just going to, this is our last Facebook Live for now. This is the last one. But they said they're going to start taking stuff off, and I don't even want to go through that and get excited.
Right, it's like take our stuff off.
Yeah, I'd rather just start streaming back to YouTube, get y'all ready so that when it dips, y'all can't say we didn't prepare you.
Tell us.
Yeah, we have one, we'll have another show, and then by June 1st, by the June show, it'll already be time. Yeah, so just get you guys out of here now. Just know this is the last Facebook one, but we'll keep you guys updated so you guys won't forget to come tune into YouTube. So, yeah. You guys, thanks for watching. Y'all. Catch us the third Wednesday of this month. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Holla at your girls.
Well.